female gamete, okay, fuses, and the result that is produced, it's nothing but the zygote. Here, n number of chromosome, okay, and then what is the result here? 2n number of chromosome. What is this 2n? I told you diploid, and here it is haploid. Okay, so after that, what happens? Cleavage takes place. This zygote, it divides into two, okay, or when you draw it, you have to draw it like this. It will be like this. Division. Okay, and then 4, right? And then if you just take 4 plus 4, even that side, 8, the other division, and then finally 16, and then 32, and finally, so all these cells are called as what? Blastomeres. Okay, and then this is converted into blastocyst. Okay, and then this is nothing but the inner cell mass. Okay, so this is called as the whole structure, you call it as what? Blastocyst. Okay, now this blastocyst, it gets embedded in the uterine wall. Okay, so if this is the uterine wall, you know the structure of the female reproductive system, the inner layer is nothing but the uterine wall. Okay, what is that uterine wall inner layer? Endometrium. What is this called as? Endometrium. You have the perimetrium and the myometrium. Okay, middle myometrium, then highly vascular, okay, and the inner, all those things in detail we have gone through. Okay, now this trophoblast, it gets embedded with the uterine wall of the endometrium. So when it gets attached to the uterine wall of the endometrium, what happens here is, on the trophoblast, this is the trophoblast layer, there are finger-like openings, you call that to be what? Chorionic villi. What do you call it as? Chorionic villi. This chorionic villi, it is being surrounded by a structure called as the maternal blood. Okay, and this space is fully, it surrounds the chorionic villi. And now there will be a connection formed between the, if this is the mother, maternal, okay, and if this is the embryo, what is going to be formed, there will be a link between the mother and the embryo. Can you understand? That link is nothing but, you call it as what? Placenta. So what is formed here? A placenta which is formed between the embryo and the mother. Right? Between the embryo and the mother, the connection you call it as what? Placenta. Or what is placenta? The connection between the mother and the fetus you would have studied. Right? Okay. Right? Even that is also correct. So how this placenta is being connected from the mother to the embryo? It is connected with the help of a umbilical cord. What is this called as? Umbilical cord. Can you understand? If this is the embryo, okay, so the placenta is connected from the mother to the embryo with the help of the umbilical cord. Can you understand this? Okay. Now, when you just draw it with the diagram, this is the uterus structure, okay, right? This portion, this is going to be like this, okay, or the development, when I draw it, this is the uterus, this is going to be attached to this layer. Can you understand? Endometrial wall. Okay, after that, the embryo starts development. When does the embryo start development here is, this stage, this fusion occurs and zygote take place, okay, and then division is seen at the 8 cell stage, okay. What is this 8 cell stage? It goes on for, if it is 8 cell, you 7th day after the fusion. Can you understand? Okay, so after that, it goes on, the development continues and it gets attached to the endometrial wall, and all these formation changes, everything occur within the embryo. Can you understand? After that, it just take 1 month. Okay, after all the development take place, after 1 month of pregnancy, what will be developed? Embryo's heart. What will be developed? Embryo's heart. When? After 1 month of pregnancy. After 1 month, you can see the heart developed in the embryo. Can you understand? Okay. Then after 2nd month, what happens? What will be the changes seen here after 2nd month is, okay, digits and the limbs. digits and the limbs will be developed. Before that, after the 1 month of the heart, during the second month, how the birth, that is the changes seen in the developing fetus, okay, or the first sign of the growing embryo can be identified or can be realized, okay, when you just hear it with the help of stethoscope very carefully. Can you understand? With the help of stethoscope, you will be able to hear the heart sound of the embryo. After the 1 month, the heart is being developed. After that, during the second month, what will happen? With the help of the stethoscope, you will be able to hear the heart sound of the developing embryo. When you have to hear it very carefully. Okay, if you're going to watch it very keenly, you'll be able to hear the sound of the embryo, heart sound. Can you understand? Okay, after that, what happens? All those digits, okay, the limbs, all those will be formed during the second month. Then what happens in the third month? What is third month? First trimester, you call it as 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. First trimester, second trimester is 6 months, and third trimester is 9 months. Can you understand? So what is that 9 months? Gestation period. I told you how many days the development of fetus takes place inside the womb of the mother. 9 months. Can you understand? Okay. So at the third month, or you call this to be what? First trimester. What happens here? The organ development takes place. What takes place here? The development of organs takes place. Organ system starts developing. Organ systems, various systems you have learned, right? All those organ systems starts developing at the end of the third month. Okay, then what happens? When you come to fifth month, there will be movement in the fetus. The fetus starts moving inside within the womb of the mother. Okay, movement of the fetus takes place at the fifth month. Right? Is it clear? So after 1 month, the heart starts developing, right? And after second month, during this region, I told you, if you're going to watch it with a stethoscope, you'll be able to hear the heart sound of the embryo, developing embryo. And then during this month, digits and the limbs will be developed. And during the third month, that is nothing but the first trimester, development of organs or the organ system, the whole system will be start developing. Okay. And at the time of fifth month, movement of fetus takes place. Can you understand? Okay. Now what will happen? This is the third month over, first trimester over. Then when you come to the second trimester, what is the second trimester? Sixth month. I think it's visible. Okay. Second trimester, what happens? You can see the hair development on overall part of the body. Okay. Slight hair development will be there. And then one more thing is eyelashes. Okay. Upper eyelid and the lower eyelid start separating and the eyelashes will be formed. Okay. Eyelids will be separated and eyelashes will be formed. Can you understand? And finally, 9th month, what happens in 9th month after that? 9th month, the whole embryo will be formed. Whole embryo will be formed. Can you understand? Okay. So these are the development takes place within these 9 months. Can you understand? So that is what you have learned about the fetal development. So 1 month, second month, what is the formation? Third month, what is the formation after the first trimester? And after the second trimester, only during fifth month, the movement of fetus can be realized inside. The mother will be able to realize the movement of fetus only at the month of 5, fifth month of pregnancy. Can you understand? Right? Okay. After the sixth month, that is the trimester, fully everything, eyelashes, eyelids get separated, eyelashes will be formed, all those organ systems will be formed clearly. And then the whole embryo will be, the fetus, now the whole embryo in the sense you call it as fetus, right? Okay. So this time only, the 9th month, after 9th month, okay, the fully developed fetus will be ready for delivery. Can you understand? Okay. Now I told you here, it is 280 days of gestation period. Now there is a question for you. What about cat and dog? It is 62 days. They was in your NCERT textbook. Okay, 62 days for cat and dog. For elephant, it is 640 days. For us, what? 280 days. Okay, for elephant, it is 640 days. Even for cow, it is 280 days. For camel, it is 406. Can you understand? Okay, so what are the development that takes place after implantation? That's what you have studied under fetal development. Is it clear? Okay. Next, we are going to study about the hormones. What are the hormones which are necessary for the development of the placenta or the whole embryo? Okay. Now, when you look at this, I told you here, the placenta is nothing but the connection between the mother and the fetus. In 10th standard, you have studied that is nothing but it is a disc-like structure, okay, which connects the mother and the fetus, and it supplies nourishment for the developing embryo. What is that nourishment? It supplies glucose and oxygen for the developing embryo. Is it not? Okay. Then what is the other thing you have learned? From the developing embryo, the unwanted material or the waste material, it is being removed from the embryo, is moved to the mother. Is it clear? Okay, so this placenta, other than supplying nourishment to the developing embryo, it also acts as an endocrine gland. Placenta acts as an endocrine gland. What is this endocrine? In 11th class or the lower classes, you have studied endocrine gland which produces hormones. Pituitary gland, you have studied, do you remember? Thyroid gland, right? Pancreas, adrenal, all those glands, they secrete hormones, so they are called as endocrine glands. What about exocrine? Liver, right? And then salivary gland, okay, it secretes what? Enzymes, right? Okay, so you call that to be exocrine gland. Your pancreas is called as an endocrine gland because of the secretion of hormones. What are the hormones secreted by the placenta? First one, when you talk about the secretion of placenta, you call that to be HCG. HCG. What is this HCG? Human chorionic gonadotropin. Human, okay, chorionic gonadotropin. Gonadotropin. Human chorionic gonadotropin. Okay, there is another hormone produced, human placental lactogen. What is it called as? Human placental lactogen. Human placental lactogen. Okay, and then there are hormones secreted that is nothing but estrogen and progestogen. Progesterone. Progesterone is different from progestogen. Can you understand? Progesterone is the hormone secreted by corpus luteum. I hope you remember, which helps in maintaining pregnancy. Okay. Here, this placenta, which is a connection between the mother and the fetus, it also acts as an endocrine gland, which helps during pregnancy. So these hormones are produced only during pregnancy. Can you understand? Okay, what are they? HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin. HPL is nothing but human placental lactogen, and estrogen and progesterone. Is it clear for you? Okay, and even there is a hormone also produced by the ovary. You call that to be relaxin. Ovary produces a hormone also called as relaxin, which helps during the parturition. Is it clear? Okay, so these hormones are responsible for the fetal growth and the metabolic changes that occur in the mother and then during parturition. Can you understand? These hormones, they are responsible. They are produced only during pregnancy, I told you, is it not? Okay. So they are responsible for what? Fetal growth. Shall I write it here? Okay. So they are responsible for fetal growth. Okay. And the metabolic changes in the mother that takes place during pregnancy and for childbirth. Can you understand? So these are the functions of all these hormones. Can you understand? Right.
If you like this video, share and subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you.